From Winnetka Bowl, we're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Couple new faces, couple familiar faces in the scratch division. Justin Phillips Jr. taking on Solomon Salama. Solomon, one of the very best around on tour. Justin making a name for himself here. Finally breaking through with the scratch division title match. He's got one career handicap title, but no scratch wins. He also finds himself ahead after 2 frames. He's working on a spare here in the 3rd. And leaves a really weak 7 there. Lucky he got the 9 out. Wry smile there from him. He'll spare it up and lead by 10. In the handicap division, Yairi Lubag, not Aislinn Lubag. Yairi Lubag is playing for the handicap title, going up against Tim Kessler. Yairi no titles, Tim has one, so 2 people trying to win their first in their respective divisions. No problem at the 7 for Phillips, and no problem at the 2 for Lubag. This young lady has hogged all the titles in the Lubag family. She's trying to finally let brother have one, and the dog is okay with it. Folks, this is a dog, not a panda. I want this clarified for all website of what creature we have. While I'm playing around with stuffed animals, Salama rolls his 7-pin and ties up the match, opening the first and strikes in frames 2 and 3. This after winning a thriller of a tiebreak against Harley Swigert. They tied at 202, struck on the first roll-off, and then 10-9 in favor of Saul. You have to wonder if it's meant to be for Solomon, as this is the memorial event, which he and his family sort of spearheaded the resurrection thereof. He struggled through qualifying, but he knew all he had to do in match play is just get to that round, and then has won his matches as the 13 seed from then. Anna, kiddo.
Alright, I'll see you in the morning.
Good luck finding something.
Oh, we did. We found Friday. It's only an hour late.
Oh, perfect. It'll be Friday.
Yeah.
3 in a row after that split. He took a good use of the re-rack and jumps out to a 10-pin lead. Pretty high scores all the way around today. We bowled on Bourbon Street. Cut was super high in both divisions. Justin's bowled 5, 6, 7, all 9 of his games over 200, including a high of 289, which only got him a 25-pin lead at that point in that match against KJ Martinez. Missed that by a mile, though, and, well, look at this. Wow, almost got all of them out of that. Obviously super lucky to leave only the 4. Tim Kessler won career title. It's $500 for first place today. That's also part of the Salama family's contribution, so a huge shout out to them for all of that. Tim's got to win his match by 17 over Yairi, and as it stands, he trails in the match by 2, so he's got some making up to do. Wow. Justin goes hard and straight at his spares. He thought he made it, and that ball just went harder and straighter and lefter and oops. I'm sure he said oops. It might have been a little worse. Wow, there's an oops from Lubag too as he washes it out. Chance to make that match a little tighter. We'll see if Phillips can rebound here. Not a good, oh, it's a ball change too. No, and that ball just didn't do anything at the break point. This happens a lot when we bowl in a pretty easy lane condition in qualifying. By the time you reach the end of the tournament, they get a little funky. So many games on them. Oil started to carry down. People throwing urethane, so the heads burn up. Great conversion of the washout from Yuri at the same time. Let's see if Justin can do the same thing. So kind of all over the place right now as he misses a 4 and a washout left and right. His body language tells the story. He's leaving. He might go outside again. Open is never a good idea against Salama. Although he's been a little shaky in these later matches too. He was plus 11 after 3. That was way off the number. Went 230, 240 to sneak into the cut. Grinding out the wins and just tickling that over for a 4-bagger. Bye-bye. P.S. Justin did go outside. I wasn't joking, and I think it's about to pour out there. Probably a good idea to stay indoors for the next 6 frames. Salama, meanwhile, looking for 5. Oh. Throws one of his better shots and doesn't get the 10 to tickle over that time. Meanwhile, Kessler spares it up. He trails by 4 and again giving 17, so down 22 overall. We see those leads change mighty quick in the handicap division as he's going to go for a ball change. A lot of traffic on the left side later in matches today between Solomon, Justin, Harley, a couple other lefties as well. A couple of them throwing urethane that takes the oil off the lanes in the heads and puts some oil further down the lane around the break point. And I think that's leading to some of the buckets, washouts, and light hits that we've seen. Saul, of course, the 2-time junior gold champ. He could bowl U17, but is electing to bowl U20 this season, my understanding at least. Jennifer Laredo, junior gold champ, was bowling today. Well, Justin hasn't liked the left anymore, so he tries the righty pocket. Yeah, slaps it off. Why not? Why don't you? My voice has about had it for today. My voice, my butt, my legs. I have a headache. I've been warned by some of the parents that what might be happening is that I'm growing old and unacceptable. I refuse. It's gonna happen. Not yet. See if we can take advantage of that Brooklyn break. Switches back to the other ball and it does not get there. The lefties have oil at their break point right now. It's pretty clear. That's from that urethane redepositing and 12 games of bowling. That red ball's been working great for him all day. Right now it's laboring at the pocket, and then if he tries to help it, it goes high. That's trouble. Lubag off the double there, had a chance to make it 3 in a row. Mama says, okay. Does get over there to the 3/4 bucket. It's a big trouble for him now. Trails by 43. Really needed that double to get back into it. I think it was worth 7, so yeah. Well, it still matters. Hey Justin, do you know how to work the scores? Would you change his 7-1 to an 8 out? Wow. Might have been his best 2 shots of the match, and he goes blower 10, back to back. Thank you, Justin. He bowls in title matches, he corrects scores. What else does this guy do? Right back here tomorrow for another $500 first place tournament. Whoever's leading points for just these 2 tournaments earns an additional $500 on top of that. So if you sweep the weekend, you're guaranteed at least $1,500, and look at that ball need to labor to get to the 10. Kind of weird hit there from Kessler. He would have loved the double, but Lubag's open is going to help him crawl back in. He'll lead by 2 if he converts, and remember, has to win by 17. Still 3 frames to go in both matches. Solomon way in the lead. He's going to take another re-rack. There's no legal limit on our re-racks as long as you're not screwing around too much. Oh, but look out. Tim just covers that 6. My goodness. Yeah, we haven't. It's been a while since our last Solomon false start. It used to be nearly a weekly feature on camera, seeing how many times Solomon could balk. He's done that a lot less as he's grown up. All 5 1/4 feet of him. Finally pries it off his bum, quote unquote, and buries 10 in the pit. As does Kessler over there. Phillips can max for 205, right? Yes, 205. Solomon going at a 217 pace. So Phillips has to strike out and have Salama open somewhere in the next 2 frames. Tall task, but all you can do is put up your strikes and see what happens. Solomon was lucky to be in the last match. He knows how quickly the tables can turn. Lubag, meanwhile, in the 8th. Ah, he gets the light hit to carry. That is a 3rd different ball for Justin, and his 3 looks are rotten, lousy, and nasty. I don't know what you pick out of those 3. Sorry. This guy made invitational today by back-to-back top four. This guy made invitational today by back-to-back top four. What's that? That's right, a win and a top four. Oh, and another misfire. Well, it's a shame when you only get one game on camera because this is not showing how great Justin bowled all day long. This is not the performance that he wanted in the title match, obviously. And Lubeck gets the Brooklyn hit. That's real big over there. And that pretty much forces Tim to strike here in the ninth. Mama Lubeck trying to keep it in right now. Papa Lubeck can't take it. He's in the lounge. Justin's got no look over there. Tim doesn't get that strike. That's bad news for Kessler. The best Kessler can now do is 195. Gary with 9 out for a 180. So trouble time here. He's got to make the spare first of all. Oh, and slides by the head, hooks by the head pin. That's going to do it for Kessler, and this is probably, and this has already been done it for Phillips. So after some thrilling semifinal matches, we got a couple blowouts here in the title match. It happens. Is that red ball urethane?
Not so. Yes.
It is.
It's urethane. Whoever's pickle this was, thank you.
Did you just eat a totally random pickle? You know what? You make the title match, you do that. You eat all the pickles from anywhere you want. Well, listen. You might as well put up $500 if you're likely to win it. That is disclaimer in no way, shape, or form why that happened. It's a tremendous young man from a tremendous family. Tim does get that double in the 10th. Lubeck's just going to have to stay behind the foul line to become a JBT champion, which he must be desperate to do. Every night he must stick his head in Iceland's room and see champion, 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 and go, why is this not happening to me? And maybe it is about 17. So essentially that's 163 for Kessler, the 17 given back the other way. Guess what, Yari? That's already 163. His sister's got a brother in the title club. Phillips, of course, gets the strike in the 10th. We see it. They talk about it all the time on tour now, how urethane changes lanes very differently from the way reactive changes lanes, and we just got a lesson of it here. Solomon, meanwhile, gets that all figured out. 247, which really coulda, shoulda been 279 if those two whipping 10 pins carry. He shoots back 11. Either way, it's more than his opponent. That's all that matters. Title number 17, we think. Probably. So, other side.
Do I have anything on the side available yet? Or?
In about 10 seconds, you have everything.
Okay, how about that?
There you go. 247 to 169 is your final over there. Solomon's your winner. This guy's your winner. Oh, there we go. There we go. There it is. Great stuff out of all of our finalists. We do it all over again tomorrow as we continue our wonderful Memorial Weekend. See you then.